So I see a lot of negative comments online about Wilmington, Delaware, mainly on social media like Facebook, TikTok, places where people can just spew hate and say mean things. You read comments online, they talk about Delaware being just a horrible place and Murder Town, USA, and all of these crazy things. Well, I'm here to set you straight. I've lived in Wilmington, Delaware all my life, and I really love it here. And today I'm going to show you 5 neighborhoods within the city limits of Wilmington that are not only completely safe, but really nice places to live. Come with me. My name is Mike Riches. I've been a licensed realtor in Delaware for the last 17 years. And as I said, I've lived in Wilmington, Delaware my whole life. I've lived in some of these areas. I've frequented some of these areas. And like I said, not only completely safe, but also really nice places to live. Let's start at number 1. Stop number 1 is Trolley Square. Trolley Square definitely has the most vibrant nightlife of the city area with lots of bars and restaurants like Trolley Tap House and Catherine Rooney's. Mind you, I am filming this around 11 a.m. on a Wednesday, so not a whole lot going on right now. But normally in the evening, this place will be hopping, especially on the weekends. There's Kelly's Logan House, which is the oldest Irish bar in Delaware. There's the Trolley Square Oyster House and Scratch, which is really the rebirth of an old bar that was here called Scratch Magoo's, Crowbar, and the Post. Now, as we head north on Delaware Avenue, we technically hit a different neighborhood called 40 Acres. Technically, the homes are smaller over here in 40 Acres, but it's a very similar area, so we're just gonna include it. There's Kid Chalene's, which is a really nice bar, a great burger spot. And as you can see, lots of really cool restaurants, lots of places to sit outside for lunch or for dinner. Trolley Square got its name because back in the mid 1800s, this is where they housed all the horse-drawn trolleys, which used to take people around the city. Around the late 1800s, they moved to electric trolleys, and they kept those here too. As you can see, although it's a city area, they still have lots of recreational stuff to do. Tennis courts, pickleball courts, basketball courts. Now, real estate prices are really all over the place. There's a very large range. And last year, the lowest one to sell was $89,000. That was a condo, all the way up to $770,000 for a big old updated townhouse. And here, just outside of Trolley Square, is Brandywine Park. Through it runs the Brandywine River, which is really good fishing. Well, that's Trolley Square in a nutshell. If you don't mind, it's like 90 degrees out here. Now, in case you were worried about me, I do appreciate it, but I did lather my head up pretty thick with some SPF 50, so I think I'm good. But I will reapply before the next stop. I'll see you there. Now, I must admit, when I was out here yesterday, it was just too hot. I was sweating profusely. I decided to pack it in. But I'm out here for day 2 and stop number 2, which is the Highlands. The Highlands, again, beautiful neighborhood just north of where we were yesterday in Trolley Square / 40 Acres. Really nice homes from townhouses to big old mansions, which I'm going to show you a couple now. Now, as for the real estate prices in this neighborhood, we've seen everything from $500,000 to $2.1 million in the last year. Also located in the Highlands is the Tower Hill School, a really nice private school in the area. The Highlands is also home to attractions like the Delaware Art Museum and Rockford Park. And there's the Rockford Tower, been there since 1901. You'll find that in many, many paintings. So as you can clearly see, the Highlands will be a great place to live. It's beautiful around here, lots of activities, and that concludes stop number 2, the Highlands. See you at the next one. Okay, we're at stop 3 of our Wilmington neighborhood tour. Right now we are in the Triangle. Now you may ask yourself, why do they call it the Triangle? I'll let you in. So Miller Road, West 18th Street, and Baynard Boulevard make a perfect triangle, which is where we are. Now, this neighborhood is made up of single-family homes and townhomes, so let's go take a look at a couple. Now, real estate in this neighborhood ranges anywhere from like 200,000 to 550 as far as sales in the past year. Under 300 is probably gonna need some work. So anything turnkey, move-in ready is 300 and above. And then the difference between that 300 and that 550 mark would depend on size, upgrades, single family versus townhouse, etc. Triangle is home to Warner Elementary and Salesianum School, which is an all-boys Catholic school. Sally's is not only a great school, but has some of the nicest sports facilities in the entire state. So on our first stop, which was Trolley Square, I talked about Brandywine Park. This is actually right on the other side of Brandywine Park from Trolley Square. So easy access to the walking trails, fishing, Brandywine Zoo. This is Monkey Hill. This takes you down to the Brandywine Zoo and the river. But again, the Triangle, really nice place to live, very safe, lots to do, lots of activities around, lots of amenities. Check it out. Stop number 4 on our Wilmington tour is Union Park Garden. Union Park Gardens is on the northwest side of town. It's consisted of over 500 homes. As far as sales are concerned, sales prices in the last year, they've been between 170 and like 340. So as you can see, a lot more affordable than a lot of the neighborhoods we've seen on our tour. But as you can imagine, generally smaller homes. This neighborhood was built in the early 1900s, which I guess most of our neighborhoods have been, but let's go check it out. One thing that's distinctive about Union Park Gardens is it has this courtyard running all the way down the middle where kids can play, you can walk your dog. Okay, so here we are on our last stop of our Wilmington tour, which is Cool Spring. Now, I have personal experience with Cool Spring, as my wife and I lived here for a couple of years. When I was a much younger man, we really liked living in Cool Spring. We decided to move out of the area to just get a single family home in the suburbs with a garage and a yard and a driveway and all that fun stuff. Never felt unsafe here, really liked living here. We were able to walk to Trolley Square to go to the bars and stuff when we were younger. It was just awesome. So let me show you around. Now the name Cool Spring, or the neighborhood Cool Spring, is named after the reservoir that used to be much bigger. I'll show it to you now as we go in, but they made it into this whole park area. Now this used to be one big reservoir, just one big open body of water. But again, now they've made it into this really big, nice park for walking. Again, you can walk your dog here. Now I gotta tell you, I'm not exactly sure about this as I haven't been here in a while, but I would guess that these big things here, I mean, there's water all underneath us too, but there is open water up here too. So here's the reservoir. You can fish here, as it says, catch and release only. So very cool. You can live in the city and have access to all of this. Now we're also on the backside of Ursuline. Ursuline is a very prestigious girls' school in the area, Catholic school, K-12. Now, real estate prices for Cool Spring in the last year, anywhere from $180 to $750. As you can imagine, again, a lot of big differences in terms of size and style and upgrades around here. The 750 was a big 3,000 square foot, completely updated townhome that overlooked the reservoir. And obviously the 180, probably a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, needed work. But prices are all over the place, so you can certainly find something affordable if you need to. Cool Spring also has Lewis School. They seem to be doing some work, but it's a bilingual middle school. And in addition to the Reservoir Park that I showed you, there's the Cool Spring Park, which has playgrounds and lots of open space over here. I believe they still have their farmers market every Friday afternoon. So there you have it. That's our 5-neighborhood Wilmington City tour. If you have any questions about these neighborhoods, feel free to contact me. Also, if I didn't cover a neighborhood that you'd like more information on, contact me as well. This is my phone number. Feel free to text me, call me anytime you'd like. I hope to see you in Wilmington soon.